They'll be calling you a radical. I hope you can see the snow on the mighty Mount Ogden right there. And I want to talk about the denial and the baby boomers and this pathetic generation of liars that has evolved into this. Nobody talks about the debt, not personal, not the debt deficit. They don't talk about anything reality. They're disconnected from the ocean, from the sea, but I could tell you and I could prove you how they do know. And this is how they know. So the market that I spend all my time in, that I eat out of, because I have to eat a certain way post leukemia, I'm just over there. They got a stack of king crab legs this freaking big. Discounted it to 20 cents on the dollar. Still can't sell them. So I'm talking to the guy. I says, you do know, the guy that I don't, I know the manager very well. We're talking to there, and I says, well, you do understand fish consumption. And this is how I can prove that America knows. Just like they know they're so fucking in debt. Just why they eat pop pills. And by the way, the Earth's supposed to end today. These lunatics in Utah that are taking the pill, selling these books, regurgitating this old pathetic. I got news for you. The Earth's not ending. You're ending. Look, the Earth will go on. Humanity will go on in a much grotesque way, and they will hate this generational arrogance. What is organized religion by definition? By definition, what is organized religion? Generational arrogance. Hamilton, Jefferson, they all said it, so that's what you are. Y'all, the Earth can't go on with me. I'm here to tell you the Earth's going to go on without you. And so, as it goes on, I can prove that these dogma, ignorant fools know. You know, fish consumption. In the early days of Fukushima, people used to come to me like this, in the fishing industry. Were mad at me. And people will call me up in the fishing industry, pissed off me, I just talked to Joe on the phone, about Moss Landing. We had a conversation about the whale smacking the board. I'm like, well, why the fuck are water, why do you got to go swim with the dolphins? We got to go out on Moss Landing to the pit and, and get your toxic pesticides that have been bombarded you. I slept under the impasse. That's the most grotesque, freaking polluted place on the face of the earth. So, I mean, the slave freaking industrial complex on Balco. What does it matter with you people? This is a because look, you were born baby bomber smoke. I can prove it. Wars you refuse to pay for. The debt you refuse to even look at. You got exploiting people, paying them cash. Just like the debate going on in the Republican ugly clown, this it's a clown circus. It's ridiculous. Nothing of substance or anything. It's just about profiteering. They put a freaking sticker on everything. Birds, elk, deer, freaking mountain snow, whatever. They got to make a profit off this sicko wackos in this ultra-caneo competitive whacked out society. So after about a year of Fukushima, year and a half, I started getting calls from the fishing industry. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm standing with Joe. We just had the famous photographer, he's the guy that's battling them dumping the waste in Santa Barbara. 55, we're the new Florida in California, come here. By the way, Pier 38, 39, where the dope dealers used to hang. Where's the dope dealers now? They're at the drive-up window at Walgreens. Freaking or whatever, Dewey McKay right here. Kills thousands of people, gets 30 years of prison, does 6 months in prison. It's the contemporary, take a pill, do whatever. This is the world we live in. It's disgusting. The baby boomers are the most disgusting, sickening generation in human history. Bar none. Bar none. It's that gone. They're sickening. You will be viewed. You're not, the Earth's going to come down. I'm going to write these books in this fear porn complex. A meteor's going to strike, whatever. Because they're so general. The Earth can't go on with me, without me. That's the capitulation to a general. This Earth's not ending. And I always use Steinbeck in his place. Tim Shell thou mayest, east of Eden, which right there is Eden on the other side, east. Tim Shell. That was Lee, the Chinese brilliant philosopher. What a brilliant book that is. Thou mayest, the Hebrew word. So you want to pick and choose these scriptures. The Bible was written by hundreds of people. An almanac, whatever. You want a dogma and just create. Jesus died so I could breathe. It's all bullshit. This generation's bullshit. Total bullshit. You're going to die of leukemia. You're going to get cancer. That's it. So fish consumption's down 75%. Go file your thing, get a free can, $50 worth of Star Kiss tuna. I started saying stand tuna in the very inception. They know. That's why nobody's eating fish, but because, we're not going to talk about it, just like their debt. They're not going to talk about it, just like their, sheetrock they're bringing in from China that has animal guts in it, that has all kinds of disgusting stuff and hanging on. We're okay with that. Brushing your teeth with arsenic toothpaste. Kids playing with Chinese freaking slave, East Turk freaking forced slave camps. Steve Chinese jobs with Apple product. It's just like, we show up shiny pictures on Facebook of people lined up at Apple. Well, why didn't you come with me? I was right there protesting at Apple. Vanderbilt's Place, the public be damned, at Grand Central Station in New York. You can't show up. You know, there's 450,000 activists supposedly in New York City in their pretty parade. I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a carpenter, what's a hammer? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm an environmentalist. I'm a social inequality. What's Fukushima? I mean, you're just gone. You can't handle it because you can't talk about your mortality. You won't talk about your mortality. It's that simple. All people in all generations talk about their mortality because this is the generation that wants it all. You know, I'll just take a pill. I mean, these people are still spewing this cannabis. You know how many people die of cancer a day in this country? Acute, as they put me on the list, Light the Night put me on the hero list, which is ridiculous here. And by the way, I want to talk about this. I don't like calling it. They lost their battle. No, I've watched so many of these people. As my dog passed away of leukemia yesterday, as he chewed his way out, will quote Russell Means. What a great activist he is. And all you baby wolves in California, they're chewing your way out of the cage. You take the baby wolf, you catch him in the wild, you put him in the cage, he will chew on that freaking cage and he will spin around that thing until either he chews through and gets out or he dies in the cage. Take the baby wolf born in the cage, you will live comfortably in the cage. That's what America, that's what the baby boomers, they're in the cage. You young wolves, chew your ass out in California. Our parents fought so you could have that beautiful place. Their parents fought so you could have that beautiful place. You know, yeah, genociding natives, buffaloes, cut down the sequoias, it's disgusting. They're dumping up here 38, 39. Let's go swim. I'm a triathlete. Let's go to Moab and train. I'm overcompensation, then go to the bone marrow at LDS and die. We're swimming. We're cosmetologists. We're going to swim our kids naked in San Francisco Harbor. I've saw it with my own eyes. They dump the freaking waste from the cruise lines in those harbors. They bailed them back. 55, the new Florida. Let's ruin it. Kevin got a green flash in front of the green flash in that beautiful place. Ruined. You know, baby wolves, get out. You're born and raised here. Go serve us coffee. We come from Michigan. We're baby bombers in our styrofoam mansions and our fake rock pieces of shit and our generational arrogance. We're going to live forever. We can't. No, you're not. Baby boomers are dying so fast right now. And by the time it hits them, I've sit in the hospital with them because I was head of the support group for so long. Come in there. You got to hear them. Well, what do you mean? There's not a pill? Yeah, I just say, oh, then God will. And then they don't even know how to fight. They won't change their lifestyle. They won't hike with me. I'm like, come on, let's go hike. Right there, all the way up into the cliffs. I go all the way up around through that path, up maintenance, all the way to the top, all the way back down to waterfall. On top, videos to prove it. Video killed the media star. So, nobody's eating fish. It just proves, oh, there are no fish. In Austria, they took me on the stage, gave me a standing ovation, gave me boxes of wine, or of course I couldn't bring everything home. I mean, that's like, oh, you didn't bring this home, didn't bring it. Oh my God, you realize I'm sleeping on trains, sleeping in hostels, freaking people I don't even know, got so much shit hanging on me, my God. I'm only one man, you know. So, as we fight at Vanderbilt's Place, you can't come. You know, African-American antebellum slaves, great-great-grandsons, and Obama's not one of them, he's whiter than I am. You know, with their hair extensions from execution Chinese. Oh no, they're in India, that's even better. You know, working at Vanderbilt's house, be damned. The slavery complex, this generation is so grotesque. Earth's gonna end, I'm gonna sell me some more fear-porn books. It's disgusting. Now the Pacific genocide, which I named, is genociding the fact. I hypothesized, I said it, the truth, the greatest event in human history, 3/11/11. You go to denial about it. The Pacific genocide, you know, will it kill the ocean all the way? Let's hope not. I think she's going to fight back, personally. And it's not going to end the earth. And you're not going to heaven and get your 10 virgins and get your own planet, you fucking mentally ill wackos. No, you're ending. Humanity will go on. And you will be the hatest culture in the history of mankind. Go pop some more fucking pills. And eat 6 because you can't sleep at night. What do you think all the hairspray's about? The new wigs. Fishing industry. I tried telling them in the session, why don't you go after the nuke industry that's doing it? Don't shoot the fucking messenger. Right there at Diablo Canyon, the Mama's Heart, Blue Valentine's on the thing. Joe's with me, standing right there. You can ask him. A whole pod of SEALs, a whole family of SEALs they come up to see me. I go anywhere in California. You can ask anybody. Ask anybody. We go out to Point Reyes. Here come a whole pod of humpbacks. They always come up to see me because I fight for them. They fight for me. The mighty blue lady's going to go on. She's going to fight back. You're going to die of leukemia. You know, it's that simple. Generational arrogance. I can prove you all know you're in fucking denial just about the death. It's about this fucked up economy. You're willing to get up 4:30 in the morning. Oh, we're going to make globalists more money. For free trade. You've drank the Kool-Aid. You go along. This is a fucking cartoon character fucking masquerade fucking party. The greatest masquerade party of ignorant deniers in America. Drunk on ignorance and proud. America, America, Vespucci. Who's that guy? You need to learn how to speak American. I mean, this is how fucking whack. Flag wavers, wrap them up when it's fucking Rupert Murphy from the House of War. We're more flag wavers in this country. Oh, I thought we fought the rules. What's a fucking tariff? What's an antitrust law? They're the byproduct of no antitrust law. Again, sucked up. One company owns the entire fishing industry. I've been told to my face, you can't go in with a video camera if you're employed. They search you whether you can't talk about this. Well, fucking, you know. And so what do? They run to the Fed window, say, oh, our industry's fucked up. Here, write me a check. Barry Antoinette, you're in the winning team. Okay, here. Fuck, what a fraud. What a masquerade party that guy. I mean, that guy even fooled you into thinking he was black. Let's see, that white boy grew up in fucking, raised by a guy who named his own daughter Stanley and required using. Where do you think this guy learned his arrogance? He's black, I'm an astronaut. I mean, it's a masquerade party. And that clown circus you watch on CNN and Fox, I mean, it's a pure clown circus. You know, Johnny, get your gun. Buy those yellow rocks out of the Queen's fucking hole. That'll save. It's so fucking pathetic. Let me tell you what, wealth is health. Wealth is health. Set yourself free. Baby wolves down there in San Diego, all of you young ones, chew your way. My dog, I tried chaining him because I was afraid he was going to get hit. I had him in the freaking kennel when he was young. He had no teeth. Oh, he chewed his fucking way through chaining. This is a Springer. This ain't no fucking pit bull. He's the most loving, friendly, noble creature, but we don't own those creatures. He knew that I did not own him. He was free. He belonged to the freaking the ages, like we all belong to the ages. You know, set your fucking self free. Go for a hike with your grandson. Go for a walk on the beach. You know, go, and you don't need to get out and oh, let's swim with the dolphins. Stand back and watch them from a distance. You can see God give you fucking eyes, fucking use them. Gave you a fucking conscience. Come out of fucking denial. The masquerade party's over. Stay tuned. See you on the 5th. Remember the 5th of November.